well, the aliens would not have me, so you can have me instead. Here I am. These are Plants Menu branded 2 Indian-inspired vegetable burgers, and I was worried about how long to cook them for. Mm, they have a really nice smell. I was worried about cooking them for too long in the air fryer. I think I did around 10 minutes in the end, something like that. So I was worried about overcooking them as they're quite delicate. I'm not sure how well you can see them, but maybe they could have done with a bit more cooking, but I think they are more or less okay. So yeah, apparently these are new and they do actually look new. I cannot recall having seen these before. High in fibre, they have a beautiful smell. Um, Grilled butternut squash, broccoli, spinach, red onions, and chickpeas, and they are gluten free. There you go, gluten free. Oh, we have a long list of ingredients. If I can see where I am holding a thing. Should you wish to pause it and read, we have jalapeno peppers. Oh dear, this could be problematic. Bamboo fibre sounds good to me. Cow sounds good. Smoked paprika, tomato powder, jalapeno chili, dextrose turmeric. Well, they suddenly smell beautiful, and you do not get the impression that they're going to be spicy, but we will see. And I have this sauerkraut to go with it. Let's get some of that onto the plate. I can do it without making too much of a mess. There we go, some old shredded cabbage. That has definitely been enhanced. It definitely makes cabbage much more interesting, I have to say. Okay, now let's try it without sauerkraut first of all. Okay, it has a very interesting texture. Oh, you can see whole peas. If I can show you the right part of the plate. There you go, you can see a pea. 2 peas. So yeah, you can clearly see that they made some interesting vegetables, from cow to peas, probably carrots, that looks like there. Oh wow, these may be the nicest Aldi burgers I have had all year. Oh wow, there are so many things going on there. I think I can taste some sort of seasoning, flavouring, something, but I think I'm more or less cooked than they were supposed to be cooked. There's a nice tenderness. There is no spice coming through yet, but that was a relatively small piece of burger which I just consumed. But we have jalapeno chili and jalapeno pepper, so I'm not normally good with jalapenos. Normally they're too hot for me and they ruin the dish or the pizza, whatever you're having them with. So I try to stay away from them. But these are really nice. I think I just had my first real taste of spice, so must have had some jalapeno there. Oh wow, these are really good. I feel like these are summery burgers, which Aldi was supposed to release a couple of months ago, and as it is now the 30th of September 2025, I think they were supposed to release them around July, but their freezers were too packed full of other summery goods. But any time of year, these would be good. Wow. These are actually so good to the level of being somewhat indulgent. These actually have an indulgence. Yeah, not too chewy. The texture is nice. They're so fragrant. There's a bit of spice here and there, but not too much, despite being full of jalapeno or containing jalapenos. Maybe you're not full of them as such, but so far the experience has just been pleasant. They're not too hot. There's barely any spice thus far, but there is a bit here and there. So it is perfectly manageable. You can really see that it has been made with whole peas and carrots and pepper, whatever. Red onion, I think we were promised. Yeah, red onions. Red onions are the second ingredient after peas, 12% peas. Cooked brown rice. Oh, okay, there's rice as well. Chickpeas, spring onions. They've just shoved everything in, and yet it works. It is a beautiful medley of flavours and textures. It really is good. You can see a chickpea there. Now let's have some with some sauerkraut. There we go. That is not a bad accompaniment, actually, the sauerkraut to the burger, but in terms of flavour, you do not need an accompaniment or sauce. Wow. It is a shame that you get only two for, I think, they were just under £2, so let's say $1.99 for two burgers, so £1 each basically, but they do deliver on flavour. Expensive if you're buying them often, but or even just a one-off like I did yesterday, but I can kind of see why they feel they can justify charging you £2 for just two burgers. Yeah, and buying them often, as I would really like to do, would be very expensive and thus unaffordable. But you are getting some really good quality burgers, definitely. They are something special. They are really well made. I have to say these might be the nicest Aldi burgers I've had all year. I have to think about everything else that I've tried, but these are really, really good. I have to go and check on some other food cooking, but I'm going to enjoy eating these.